Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We welcome you to the SAHUR Kitchen and IBT TV show, courtesy Honeywell Flour Mills PLC. Today in the kitchen I've got with me Aisha Alioluafui. She's a final year student of Ahfad University, Sudan. She's studying dietetics. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Aisha, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Wa alaikum barakatuh.
MashaAllah. So, what do we have?
Okay, so we'll be making macaroni and chicken stir fry.
Okay, perfect. Macaroni and chicken stir fry, and we'll be talking about feminism in Islam, if there's any such thing. So I'll hand you your apron so you don't get your beautiful clothes messed up. We'll be right back right after this break to talk you through our menu, and we'll get the chat on the way. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it is SAHUR Kitchen on the IBT TV show, courtesy Honeywell Flour Mills PLC. Before the break, I did introduce my guest, Aisha. She's going to be cooking macaroni and stir fry.
Chicken stir fry.
Yes, Honeywell macaroni with chicken stir fry. And so, yeah, talk me through.
Okay, so we have everything diced. This is the carrots, the groundnut oil, the onions, the green pepper and orange pepper. This is the Scotch bonnet. It's called rodo in Yoruba. This is tomatoes, red pepper, yellow pepper, green peas, spring onions, and of course the chicken. And then we'll be using the
Honeywell macaroni.
The Honeywell macaroni.
Okay. So how do you get it?
Then, okay, so because it's sahur, you boil the water using your kettle to make things faster.
Okay, makes sense. So you did say you don't think there's feminism in Islam?
No, I don't think so. Although it's an opinion, but I don't think there's feminism in Islam.
So in your opinion, let's go back to you now. Are you anti or pro-feminism?
I am anti-feminism.
What does that mean exactly?
It means that I'm not a supporter of feminism. The movement, the word, everything about
Maybe we should
feminism.
break it down. What is your perception, or what do you understand by feminism?
Okay, feminism is getting equal rights for men and women in everything. As nature would have it, it's not. I don't think it's possible for us to have equal rights. That's the way we've been created. That's the way it's meant to be. That's the way things should be. So let's leave nature the way it is. Why fight nature? Why try to change things? I mean, there's a reason why females can breastfeed and men can't, and all that.
Why we can pregnancy and
men can't do that. So why would we try to change the things that don't need to be changed?
If you hear someone else tell you, they would explain to you the fact that a woman and a man in a similar role at the office, the man gets more better pay than the woman. Why should that be? So from their perspective, they're perhaps fighting a just cause.
Things like that. Yeah, but that's what I was saying in Islam. In Islam, you're not supposed to be equal to a man. So there's a surah named after a woman, Surah Al-Maryam. There is no surah named, okay, there's surahs named after the prophets, but would say that for Allah to, okay, it values us so much, it gave us
in fact, you can argue that there are two surahs. There's a Nisa.
Yeah, for women, exactly, for women only. And then you would come and say, I want to be equal to the men. No, you can't be equal, because really without a woman, they can't be men. Also without the men, they can't be women. So we work together, but you should not say that you want everything to be equal with men.
So for the stir fry, what do we need? Once the macaroni is getting involved.
So we add the
salt.
Just use your discretion to know how much you should put inside.
What else?
I mean, you can add oil so it doesn't stick together. Just very little. Doesn't stick.
It stays. Except you want it a bit. What's the word? Wet. Except that, but then
just very little, so it doesn't stick together.
Okay.
And so it doesn't spill.
Okay. When it's boiling.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so that's done. We cover that.
So how often do you get into situations where you have a challenge with men chancing you. Let me use the word chance, because that's the only reason why we women fight for equal rights and fight for rights, as it were.
Honestly, I've never been in a situation where I've been
oppressed.
Just because I'm a woman.
Okay. Is that because you deliberately ignore it, or you believe it?
I don't know if I should say I've been lucky, but alhamdulillah, I haven't been in a situation where I have been, discriminated against just because I'm a woman. So I don't know if I should say, I don't know where they're coming from. I can't relate to it, but I don't see myself. I've never seen myself in a situation where they tell me, oh, you can't do this just because you're a woman. Yeah, there are things that we are not allowed to do. In Nigeria, is there anything that legally we're not allowed to do in Nigeria?
I'm not aware of.
I don't think so. I don't think so too, but people would argue that. So really, what's the feminism for?
Okay.
What are we fighting for?
Is it okay to be a feminist in some climes? Maybe some countries do discriminate against
yes,
women.
some countries do discriminate. So that's why we're narrowing down to Islam. Islam is telling you, okay, I know a country that says, Sudan will tell you females can't study certain courses, certain engineering courses. And then I would say, if you can't study engineering, why can't you study something else? Women are we're born leaders, we're born teachers. Why can't you study something related to that, something you can use for the Ummah? You can become a teacher.
Where they're coming from for civil engineering.
Exactly, because you have to go, and then the dressing, all that. So there are reasons behind everything. You can't just want to fight without having reasons. And then some of these feminists, they pick the situations that just favor them. The so-called feminists would not open doors for men. If you want to be equal, you should be equal in all aspects of don't pick the things that you want to do, the things that you want to be, the things you want to lead in, and all that.
Okay. So I'll let you hold your thoughts. We'll take a short break now, and when we come back, we will speed things up because sahur time is really short, especially the preparation period.
Yeah.
We're making Honeywell macaroni with
chicken stir fry.
Oh, chicken stir fry, chicken. Swap it. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're still in the Sahur kitchen. We're making Honeywell macaroni with chicken stir fry. You have missed a great deal, but not too much. The macaroni is on the way, the stir fry is on the way also, and the chicken is on the fire. So
this is onions and carrots.
The onion, carrots, the green pepper, the red orange pepper.
Yeah. We're pouring everything inside.
Okay. The bonnet, what did you call it?
It's called Scotch bonnet.
Yeah. The yellow pepper and the
green peas.
And finally the spring onions. Okay, and that's it. You know, the tricky thing about this feminism is the fact that they ignore the possibility of women actually being superior to men sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially where Islam has clearly spelled that out. Or instances where we are equal, or instances where the man is then superior. So where do we draw the curtain? Where exactly, how does Islam help to clarify what it is between the man and the woman, the real positioning of the man versus the women?
I think we should focus on the positives rather than negatives. Like you said, we have the points where the women are superior, where the men are superior, and where we're similar. So we should focus on the parts where we're similar, like the ibadah. Because there won't be different rewards because you're a man and because you're a woman and all that. And then you can, if you fast, for example, like Ramadan, you'll get the same rewards for fasting. If you do exactly the same thing, of course. If you, all these things, even cooking, iftar is, okay, that's the point where the woman is similar, she's superior to the man because she cooks and all that. She gets rewards for cooking. So let's think, yeah. Then the, like the hadith that says your Jannah lies in the feet of your mother. It didn't say it lies in the feet of your father. So things like this, we should focus on the positive rather than
back that up. The Prophet said
So
the mother when the man asked him who,
and then he said the father the fourth time.
Absolutely. So again, in that instance, that's a woman having 3 slots
Before
above
the man. Yeah.
That sort of shows some sort of superiority. So what should be the takeaway for women, actually we African women that are following the bandwagon? Because this feminism thing is not us, it's not African, it is imported, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's from the West. Because the African nature is that, okay, although that is not, I won't say that is right, because you'd say the man can have his way and then you're the woman, you have to let him, you have to do this. I don't support the African mentality that says the man is how do I put it?
I can give you an instance almost immediately. So when the men commit certain acts of certain sinful acts, they are given
it's
the part of
okay.
the back. It's okay.
It's okay.
The woman
but
does
when
the same thing and then she's
you
sent to
go
the
you go over the moon, she's really punished and all that. Yeah, so those things are wrong. So we should, like I said, we should focus on the good things, the ibadah, the everything you can do to just gain favor. And if they tell you don't do this thing, look for something else that you're allowed to do and then excel in it, make the women proud, the first black woman doing this, first Muslim woman doing this, first don't do this, and you're like we have to fight, we must do this. No, leave those things. You won't really take anything from you if you don't do those things, and then stick to the things that you can do, that you can, those things.
Let me quickly digress a bit. Do you think this fight for feminism is actually killing the home?
It is killing so many homes, because like I said, we have duties. Like in a marital home, we have duties. The men, what the men should do, what the women should do, and all that. But this feminism is making them, oh, I can't do this. Why do I have to cook for my husband? Why do I have to? No, we're not saying the women must cook. If your woman is cooking, it's not so bad. Just take a chair, sit with her, and then gist with her. I'm sure she won't complain about being the only one, even though she's actually the only one doing it. But it will feel like she's the only one doing it. Exactly. But if you sit in the sitting room with your legs crossed, sitting in front of the TV, the kids are screaming and they're shouting, mommy, your babies are calling you, mommy this, mommy that, and then you're sitting there like she brought the kids alone. No, that is not fair, that is not just, that is not right. And
okay, the stir fry is almost done. Chicken is halfway there. And the macaroni as well.
Just adding the seasoning.
We'll take a break now, and when we come back, we will be at the point where we're serving our sahur. It's almost time to start eating. I hope your sahur is ready also, so we are eating at the same time. Inshallah ta'ala, we're still here for you. Stay with us. Okay, so we had the chicken go into the veggies that was already being fried. Our macaroni didn't take too long to get ready. See it all looking nice. So, final words. Where should a Muslimah stand with respect to feminism?
I would say do the things that you're allowed to do, excel at them, be great, and then make the Muslim women and the Ummah proud at large. The other things you're not allowed to do, yeah, well, you can leave them for the men and focus on things you're allowed to do. Especially if it concerns the home front. Exactly.
That's how far we can go on the show today. Aisha, thank you so much for joining us in the kitchen.
Thank you very much for having me.
Pleasure chit-chatting with you. Stay with us. The rest of the show goes on. Join us same time tomorrow for another beautiful package of the Sahur Kitchen. From us here, have a blessed Ramadan.